All right, ladies and gentlemen, introducing you to this bout, this one in the lightweight division, and it's brought to you with thanks to Debra Village Mates. Introducing you to the two fighters. First of all, he stands across in the blue corner, weighed in officially 70.75 kilos. Travels to us from Sydney out of the famed Lions Den Academy. Fight record, 2 fights, 1 win, 1 loss. This is Chris Morris. His opponent standing across in the red corner. He weighed in officially 70.70 kilos. Right here in Brisbane, Queensland, trained out of the Team Compton Training Centre. His fight record, 3 fights, 2 wins, just the 1 loss. Brisbane, make some noise. This is Nick Raj Morgan. Third man in the middle, Mr. Ian Bond.
Fight number 5, brought to you by Debra Village Meats, providing North Brisbane with quality meats and dairy since 1919. Search Debra Village Meats on Google for more information. And the boys, before we could say boo, they are up against the cage.
Nick Morgan came out like a rocket, but Chris Morris did really well to sort of keep his distance and nullify it with a bit of a clinch and some cage work.
Which is interesting you say that, he's coming out fast. He actually fought just over a month ago, winning by 19-second KO. And before that, he competed in April as well. So you want to talk about strength of schedule.
We love an active fighter, and like I said, he's under Luke Bazzuti there at Lions Den. We know those guys are really active. They've got great network. And we're seeing this pace starting from absolute top tier from the get-go.
Yeah, they've both got the same sort of mentality. Move forwards and strike while doing so.
Working those knockdowns, using the single leg, using the kick blocks. Nick Morgan's been on the ground.
Oh, Jaden, what did you think about that takedown?
Nice return, but I've trained with Rog a lot, and Rog has very good grappling, so looked for him to, just like that, be able to reverse someone if they make a mistake. And you can see he's trapping Morris's legs now, and he's just going to ride him like this as long as he can and try and exhaust him.
I mean, it's a very, very interesting way to do it if your name is Rog, because he always makes something out of nothing when he's in the cage. Even when he's grinding on an opponent, it makes for an exciting watch. And Morris just almost at the will of Rog.
You know, that's so exhausting, having someone sag you down. You get up, you get sagged down again. It's all that expenditure that we're working early in the first round. Let's see if it works well for Rog later on in the fight.
And people ask what it's like, and it's difficult to describe. Standing up constantly, it's like lifting weights, but there's somebody standing next to you punching you in the face.
Knocking you back down.
Yeah, and we do it for fun, so it says a lot about us.
Absolutely. It reminds me of when we do our Spider, our fight simulation, and you get up to get back down again. It's not super fun, but you're getting ready for exhausting moments like this one.
Yeah, those worst case scenario fights. It's that type of carnage that Rog finds himself at home in.
He's under the bum here, but he's stuck in a guillotine.
Yeah, it's an interesting one there. You'd almost want to be higher up on the back, wouldn't you, Jaden, to try and finish that arm in guillotine. He doesn't look like he's sold on it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be hard for Morris to finish this one. This is probably going to play into Roger's game plan a bit, because it's like that. He's going to escape his head, and then he's going to look to ground and pound.
And the premonition becomes true. He does exactly that in the closing stanza, and you've got to think that was all Rog. Doing Rog things.
Came out heavy from the get-go. We thought Chris was going to control the pace by keeping him at bay, but then he just got stuck into that grapple on the cage, and we know that's going to pay dividends in round 2.
Morris is showing he's trying to get another one of those 19-second KOs. Rog being able to grind on him and slow him down, take him into his space, his world.
This is Faith counting us down, ladies and gentlemen. Show your appreciation as she lets us know round 2.
It'll be very interesting to see what sort of changes they make in the corner to be able to adapt, because it was a pretty telling round.
It was. What are you telling Chris Morris to do in the second round, Jaden?
he needs to make sure that Rog does not get behind him. Otherwise, he's going to get pushed to the fence and ridden just for minutes. And then Rog will start to pull the pressure on once he knows that Morris is getting tired.
Yeah, it's almost prevention's better than cure, isn't it? Once you get to those positions where you're getting just ground out, it's almost too late. You're trying to just build back up.
It looks like Chris Morris was trying to work some of his own wrestling, but unfortunately, stuck in a bit of a bad position here.
Oh, beautiful frame. Uses it to fend off Rog and turn him around.
Nice sprawl from Chris Morris.
Morris was electing to use a southpaw stance. I mean, I can't tell if he came out southpaw in the first round because he spent so much of it being grappled by Rog, but it's usually much harder to finish some of those takedowns, and Rog just says, no, actually, it proves me wrong. Gets very, very deep on one.
And Chris Morris sort of accepting the takedown for hopefully a guillotine, but his hips are off center now.
Looks like he could be trying to almost set up a bomb flu there, Jaden. Oh, and they're grimacing.
This looks tight.
It's one of those dangers of holding on to something that you don't have, particularly the guillotine, and Rog just upgrades into the mount.
Relentless ground and pound here. Chris Morris exposing his back, and it looks like Roger's going to capitalize on that. He's got one hook so far, working on his upper body control. Inching that arm under the chin.
It looks like it's in danger. It is. It's under the chin. And there's the tap. I mean, Rog's just having his way with Morris, doing everything he wanted, getting everything he wanted in the fight.
Fantastic work by Rog. He wore him down that first round and then waited for his moment in the second, snuck it round, and got what he wanted with the rear naked choke finish.
100%. I mean, you want to talk about an atypical Rog fight. It was exactly that. Just taking his opponent out of it. He was really in no danger. He was in such good position constantly. The guillotines were pretty much the only time he ever even had to think about defense. It was all moving forwards. And even then, when he got stuck in the guillotine, it almost looked like a bomb flu. As we can see, almost a submission. He forces Morris to give up the back. Slips the choke in, and that's all she wrote.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, put your hands together for our two fighters. This one brought to you thanks to Dayboro Village Mates. This one, ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute 31 of round number 2. Your winner, coming from the red corner, Nick Raj Morgan.
Another high-paced fight on tonight's card. We haven't even got to the main card yet.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll grab a few words with our winner. Raj, congratulations. Talk us through that one.
Yeah, it was good. I was trying to be a bit more composed with my hands, but it didn't really show. But, you know, it's different when you're in here. I'm glad I got the finish, though. I just show off some of the wrestling that Don's been showing me for ages. So, just huge thanks to everyone from Agogi, Team Compton, my parents for putting up with me with one of the stupidest decisions I think I've ever made to get in the cage. But, yeah, I've loved the journey, so it's been awesome.
So what's that, win number 3 for you now? What's next?
You know, just back in the gym. Keep fighting. I need to be able to perform out here as I do in the gym. And as I said, it's a lot different out here. All the crowd, as good as they are, also bring a lot of pressure. But yeah, no, I'll be back for sure.
You sort of touched on it before, but lastly, what's it like to walk into this arena and all these people that have come along to support you here tonight?
Man, it's crazy. I understand how lucky I am to be able to fight on a promotion like this. It's so professional while I'm in my amateur career. So it's really awesome. They take care of us so well. So yeah, it's awesome.
Congratulations. Put your hands together for him, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner, Nick Raj.